I've recently been getting back into Lego, especially the Lego Speed Champion sets, and with the new sets that have came out recently of the Lego DeLorean and the Lego Lightning McQueen set, I thought what other fictional vehicles I would personally like to see in Lego Speed Champion form. So that's what I have for you today, my official tier list of my top 10 Lego Speed Champion sets I would like to see. Starting off strong, we have Optimus Prime, specifically the Michael Bay version of Optimus Prime, not the 80s version. I think this would be a really cool set that they could incorporate into it. I feel like it'll be pretty easy to do. I see them more so going down the 80s route of Optimus Prime rather than the live action version, seeing that they've already done a set with the 80s Optimus Prime, but I still think it'll be really cool to see a Michael Bay version of him. So for me personally, I'm putting Optimus Prime in S tier. We got Bumblebee, specifically the 2010 Camaro SS, again from the Michael Bay live action movies. This is my dream car, right? So that's automatically putting it in S tier. But if they do that, it fits the theme of all the other Speed Champion sets. So I feel like it'll be really easy just to put him in there. Now with these two Transformer sets, I think it would be really cool if they did transform into like a robot mode, but then you know how Lego is, it's gonna be like $80 for a normal size Lego Speed Champion if they were to actually transform. Would I still buy it? Yes, I would. We got the Speed Racer car. I forgot the exact model of it. Personally, I'm putting it in A tier because I've watched Speed Racer when I was younger. It's not like a huge part of my personal childhood, but the car is still really cool, and for that, I'm putting it in A tier. I specifically remember when I was younger having the Speed Racer McDonald's toy. That was like the main pinnacle of my liking of Speed Racer. Next up, we have Jackson Storm. Saying that they already have Lightning McQueen, I do feel like Jackson Storm will be a pretty good fit. Now, I'm putting him in C tier, specifically because, you know, in the third movie, he wasn't really that likable of a character, which I know Disney was doing on purpose. But I think because of that, I feel like he would sell well, but not as well as some of the other ones on the list. And would I get him? I would, but I would prioritize more of the other vehicles rather than getting him first. So for that, he is in C tier. Now, the invisible boatmobile from SpongeBob. Now you're wondering how would that work because it's invisible. I don't really know exactly how the invisible boatmobile looks without it being invisible, but Lego could come up with something and just make a whole vehicle using the clear Lego bricks. You could have a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Lego figures in the set as well. Just for that, that's going in S tier. That's automatically going in S tier. I would scour the earth for an invisible boatmobile Lego Speed Champion set. That needs to happen. Next up, we have Anakin's Pod Racer. I know more than likely Lego has already made a Pod Racer Lego set, but I think it would be cool to have it in the scale of a Speed Champion. And I mean, it fits. I mean, it's a vehicle that they use in Star Wars. I feel like that would be pretty cool to see in Lego Speed Champion size. Just because they've already made a set of the Pod Racer, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in B tier. And now we have the tuner cars from Cars 1, which I don't remember all of their names, I just remember Snot Rod. But I think it would be really cool if Lego put them all like in a 4-pack, because there's 4 of them. And of course they would sell that for like $100. Would I still buy it? Yes, I would. Now I do feel like Lego would most likely, if they were to do that, they would make them in their own separate sets. I feel like it would be more likely instead of a 4-pack for them to just have their own separate sets and you'd have to try and find all of them. I feel like they'll go more so with that route, and for that only reason, instead of putting in the S tier, it's gonna come a little down to A tier. Because again, if Lego was to make the tuner cars, I feel like they wouldn't do a 4-pack, and I feel like people would prefer a 4-pack rather than trying to go to a bunch of different stores to try and find all of them. Next up, we have Ghost Rider's Hell Charger, and I feel like this would be a really cool car. It is just a Charger, I feel. I'm putting in A tier. I would still buy it, 100%. But it's just a Charger, just with, flame aesthetic to it. I do also feel like it would be cool to have the Ghost Rider minifigure in there as well. Just because it's just a Charger, it's gonna come a little down from S tier. It's gonna go to A tier. Now we have Mr. Incredible's Incredicar. I think this is a really cool car. I like it. Personally, I'm putting it in B tier, just because I feel like some of the other vehicles, again, I would personally prefer rather than the Incredicar. Maybe you are a really big fan of the Incredibles and you want the Incredicar, then that might move it up to S tier for you. But for me personally, I think it's going in B tier. But still, really cool car, and I would like to see it in the LEGO Speed Champion form. Lastly, we have the Warthog from the Halo games. This would be a really cool build to have in LEGO Speed Champion form with a Master Chief minifigure in there. That automatically, for me, puts it in S tier. I would, again, scour the earth for a Halo Warthog LEGO Speed Champion set. I feel like it'll be very unique of a set, because none of the other sets are like built like that. I feel like that would really sell well, especially amongst, LEGO fans that also are gamers. But yeah, that is my top 10 tier list for LEGO Speed Champion sets I would personally like to see. If you have any vehicles that you would like to see in LEGO Speed Champion form, drop them down in the comments. But thank you for tuning in to the Nerd Talk Episode 2 LEGO Speed Champions. This is Jalen Ashley. God bless.